Hey y'all, this is Tammy with Country Girls Tumblers. I've been trying to get paint off of a tumbler that I messed up, and I was not able to find my acetone, so I found my husband's turpentine, and this is what we're going to use to take off some paint. Sorry, I'm outside, y'all. You see this tumbler, I was working on it, and I was like, hey y'all, I need to put this on the page. I still have some epoxy on it. I don't know if it's going to work with that. But, y'all, watch this. Look at that. Okay, this is the part that's got the epoxy on it. It's got a thin coat. And I've still got the turpentine on here. I'm going to let it soak on that area. Right there. And I notice as I let it soak, it softens that thin coat of epoxy. And I've been able to scrape it off with my thumbnail. You can see the paint right there on the end of my thumb. That's where I've been scraping it off using the turpentine. If you have a thin coat of turpentine, thin coat of epoxy on your tumbler. Like I said, I just noticed this. Okay, so it's been about a minute with this rag coated in turpentine on it. I'm going to take that rag off. And look at this. See how that's peeling up? And this had about 3 coats of paint and 2 coats of clear coat and a thin coat of epoxy on it. But I didn't like the way that it was turning out, so that's the reason why I was stripping it to redo it. But see, that's just peeling up right there. I'm going to take my rag again. So if y'all have some turpentine laying around and need to get that pesky paint off, you can see it's still wet because I'm moving that paint around with just my finger. I tried fingernail polish remover and it was so thick that it wasn't coming off well. I had some alcohol and that many coats of paint and the epoxy and the clear coat. Yeah, that was just taking too long. I'm impatient. So like I said, this is turpentine straight on a rag with thin coat of epoxy on it. And there you go, it's taking it off. Just in case y'all were curious. I know I was. Thanks, y'all have a good day.